Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome back to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for you for October 2021. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, okay? So obviously if the reading resonates, that's awesome. Or if parts of the message resonate, that's cool as well. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So I could be either reading for yourself or for your love interest, okay? So it's the one that's on your mind, etc. But please use your own discernment and kind of flip the roles. So first of all, we're going to start off with Aries for October, okay? So I currently have a TikTok available with shorter love readings that I do pretty much daily, are available on My Way Tarot 444, okay? So it's all small case and there's no gaps or kind of underscores or anything like that. It's come to my attention there are a few people out there impersonating my account and using my same picture, etc. But they've got them down as private, but yeah, just in case that anyone is being asked or WhatsApped for private readings, etc. I'm not available for personal kind of private readings as of right now. I may do live readings at some point later on TikTok, but currently right now I'm not able to do personal readings of my schedule, etc. So yeah, just please watch out for that, because you know people want to be scamming you guys, so want to make sure that you're, you know, keep your cash as it were, okay? So this will be for Aries for October 2021. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What can we get for love for you guys? Oh, by the way, excuse my nails. I'm trying to get them done in the next few days, so just forgive that, all right? So what can we get for Aries, please? What can we get for Aries? Oh, 7 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, well, this is promising with the 6 of Wands. 2 more for Aries. Ooh, Justice. I think I like this. What's coming in? Ooh, okay, it's too many, but I'm gonna take it. Look at that. Ooh, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So obviously this can be you or your person. Wow. Okay, look at that. Oh, there's your energy here, Aries. Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting for you is either you or your person. I'm really getting third party karmic relationship very strongly here, guys. I feel like there's a block of sorts between moving on forward, like things are progressing but they're very slow to progress. And I feel that potentially it's most likely that either you or someone that you're dealing with or your person is dealing with may be dealing with a long-term partner of sorts, and they're trying to keep hold of financial assets, I'm getting, and preventing either you or your person from moving forward, from expanding here with the 3 of Swords and also the 3 of Wands in reverse. I'm just getting this sense that you're feeling, or your person's feeling, very restricted in a particular relationship or very held back, and they're wanting to expand and have this growth here with these two threes. They could be seeing 3-3 or 33 quite often. Yeah, I think I just said that, 3-3 or 33 or 3-3-3 I was trying to say, but I'm just getting the sense that either you or your person are being held back right now due to financial obligations, and this is very frustrating, or I'm getting the word infuriating for your person, and potentially they're having to stay withdrawn from you because they're dealing with something else. Yeah, here with the Hermit energy and the 4 of Wands. Yeah, they haven't quite completed a cycle as of sorts that they're trying to finish off, that they're trying to close. They're ready to move on. Your person's feeling kind of ready to move on, like I'm getting very much like on a soul level, they're ready to change. They physically want to move things forward. They want to get out of something, but they've got some sort of unfinished business as of right now, and they feel ready to move on, but they are feeling relatively blocked about whether they can move on to be able to come forward towards you, or just try to get out of a situation that's not serving them any longer. I feel like this person, all they want is to be able to get to a position of feeling stable and secure in their life, but predominantly in their love life as well. So if they're in a long-term situation, they're wanting to become single of that. Predominantly, I feel like they want to move on out of that successfully. Quite potentially they'd be wanting to come back around for a reunion, but I'm getting the sense that this person of first is trying to concentrate on becoming single out of something. Maybe they feel like there's a block because they're not single as of right now, because they're trying to leave a particular situation that's not serving them anymore. But I'm getting the sense that they are gaining the strength, they're gaining courage, and they're learning so much more about themselves, and they're becoming more comfortable in themselves, and also like trusting, you know, their instincts more. I feel like they're getting a very clear-cut understanding on what it is that they need to do in order to move on forward. But predominantly right now, because we are currently in Libra season, so there could be some sort of major karmic balance coming in for you or your person. There may even be some sort of communication as at some point to be able to say, you know, that they may be frustrated in another situation, or if they're frustrated that they can't get single out of something, or they are single, but they haven't quite finished off another situation as of yet, and they're trying to move on to calmer waters, and eventually they will be successful in doing this. But I'm getting the sense that either they're dealing with potentially could be a mother figure, or a friend or a work colleague, or someone that they used to be on the same page with, see eye to eye, and something's not quite working out there. Predominantly that, or they've been in a long-term relationship with someone who predominantly, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be husband, wife, but potentially just a long-term partner where they may have shared some sort of assets at one point, and now something's not working out. So it's therefore they're trying to figure out strategically how to move on out of a particular situation, because there's a block here. I'm also getting that if they were in a long-term, or if they are in a long-term like financial situation with someone, like they live together, or they're selling a property, or they may share a business together or something, there could have been some sort of sneakiness to do with finances. Predominantly I'm getting the sense of maybe even penny pinching, like going into someone else's wallet kind of and taking a few quid like here and there, and it adds up, and that kind of little thing. I'm getting that, but also something much bigger than that, because we have the Justice card here. I'm getting major legal implications to do with potentially of a property, or maybe even a business, and justice is going to be coming in for you or your person. And predominantly if there was any situation between them all, maybe even a marriage, doesn't necessarily have to be, is going to eventually go in your favor or your person's favor, because I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to do or your person's trying to do, I feel like they're trying to make sure they're doing everything right, they're doing everything properly, and they just want to be able to move on forward successfully and kind of move on out of the situation because it's not serving them anymore. And predominantly we got the Seven of Swords here sideways, but also the Six and also the Ace here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So we got double sevens here on the table with relation to swords. So I'm getting this as a major like a warning. Predominantly this could be a message as a warning to someone that there's a lot of malicious gossip or cold-heartedness to do with stealing finances, or maybe even trying to taint somebody's name, their reputation. And someone's had enough, and eventually they're going to get to a point where they'll be able to move on successfully and gain the independence that it is that they're looking for, and predominantly become independent. I'm getting like free from all drama, and quite potentially they have been through a lot of sacrifices, or they will have done. Maybe they've lost even quite significant amounts of money. But whatever this situation has been incredibly difficult, and is coming to the end of this cycle. Predominantly I'm getting karmic cycle here, because we have 2 6s, and that's where there's a lot of karma kind of involved, predominantly. So what I'm also feeling is that we have this kind of sword of truth here with balancing of the scales. There's going to be victory and success here. Either you or your person's going to receive the recognition to be able to move on forward successfully out of a difficult and challenging situation. Now, what I'm getting here in relation to love is that we haven't really got any cups here. So predominantly either you or your person are not able to focus on love as of right now, because of there's a lot that seems to be happening in their life. But whatever is happening, they want to be able to communicate their frustrations that they've had in relation to this situation, and they want to be fair towards you and tell you exactly what's been going on in their life, and to give you clarity if you haven't had clarity about that particular situation. And they want to be able to have a new start, and especially with you and this person, I'm getting the sense of, they know that you and them could be able to work well together. Predominantly there is something secure in your relationship between the two of you, and they also recognize that there's most likely a past life connection between the two of you as well. So I feel like this person is just trying to figure out their priorities as of right now, in order to be able to move on forward. Not necessarily, their focus is not on love as of right now, because they have a lot that's going on. They have a lot, but they will be able to get out of it eventually. Yeah, they could be dealing with someone else. See, there's another karmic partner here potentially, and it doesn't necessarily, a karmic partner doesn't have to be a relationship of sorts. It could be a work situation. But what I'm getting here is they may even communicate to you if there was potential infidelity to do with the connection. They may even send you messages that someone else was trying to interfere with your relationship, preventing the two of you coming together here with this beautiful 2 of Cups in this kind of union, and have an equal give and take partnership here. Potentially they may have sussed out, they're very getting this sense of determination to prevent a connection from moving forward, from balance being coming in. So maybe they've been holding someone else back, but I'm getting this sense that either you or your person is getting ready to let go of anything that's not necessarily serving them anymore. And predominantly this person that they may have been dealing with could have only been holding on to them purely for financial reasons, and they've been fearful of letting go of this other person, but they'll have to let them go in order for them to start a new beginning, but also for you to have a new beginning. But someone's definitely, like, I'm getting this karmic situation, whatever it is to do with work, family, home, something involved is trying to keep hold, because they don't necessarily want to be single. And it's not necessarily that they don't want to be single because they love your person, but because of financially, when they do become single, they're not gonna have this. They're not gonna have the stability. They're not gonna have the home. They're not gonna be able to I'm getting kind of flaunt to their friends of what it is that they have and what they don't have, and they're strategically trying to be like keeping whatever it is that they have, in order, if they have to deceive that their relationship is working out well, then that's exactly what they will do, because they're trying to create some sort of block. And it's about whether you or your person will kind of sit and take the time to use their discernment and potentially follow their intuition in recognizing what's kind of going on around them, and eventually move on forward to some sort of peace. Because I'm getting the sense this is all what your person's wanting. They want to just heal, and they want to be able to move on forward and get to a point where they can eventually detach. And it's interesting because I think in the last reading that I did for you guys, there was a Queen of Swords in reverse that came out as well. And also the King of Swords, which I feel was you guys. So I'm getting the same kind of particular partner could be running on from that. And you know, you're gaining this clarity. So you've got the King of Swords, but also justice. So there's definitely legal implications that are coming through here, okay? But somebody wants to take responsibility for their actions and to be able to get themselves out of something that's not serving them anymore. But also they want justice for their situation if there's been anything unfavorable happening to them. And I feel like that is something that will be coming in through, okay, for you or your person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull just a couple of cards from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle and see what we can get here for Aries. So you could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I haven't seen any cups here, so there's no emotion in this reading, apart from predominantly what I saw later on when I broke up the deck with a relationship between you and this person. There's love between the two of you. There's a recognition of a soulmate, maybe a spiritual connection. And they will eventually take off the mask to have that conversation with you, exactly what's been going on. But for right now, in their predominant state, for probably the beginning of October, they're trying to transform their life right now. Now, I actually tried to keep these readings a bit shorter, but it never seems to go that way. So, yeah, this came out reverse. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. And they weren't making the healthy choice by being in this other situation or staying in that, but they will eventually call you to let you know. Look at that, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. They will eventually let you know that being in this other situation wasn't healthy, and they're going to tell you their feelings for you, but predominantly right now they're just not in a space to be able to do that. Okay, what else can we get for Aries, please? Yeah, look at this, separation. It came out reverse. Sadness, missing you, thinking about the future, yearning and unsure. Okay, so it's interesting because it came out kind of reverse. So the justice is coming in that they are going to go through a separation with this other situation, and they don't want to be in separation from you. They don't want to just carry on missing you and being unsure of their future. They're going to gain clarity about their future eventually, and they're going to be in a position where they'll eventually be able to move on. And look at this, karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So yes, absolutely, as I've been saying, they most likely have been dealing with a karmic relationship. The other thing as well as what I'm getting is that either you or your person, if it's not to do with a romantic relationship or a long term, they may even be having family members predominantly saying to them, look, you've got to stay in this other situation, keep working on it. I know you don't necessarily feel the emotions for this person, but maybe you have other implications with them. It's just easier if you stay there. And maybe their family may be getting the odd little bit of help or handouts from your person, or from yourself or from your person. And predominantly that's why they don't want you to go through a separation with this other situation, because you will be in lack, or your person will be in lack. So therefore not being able to kind of have the handouts, they're not going to be able to be in that position of kind of with the palm out ready to kind of take some sort of money. Yeah, karmic relationship, keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So I feel like this situation predominantly was trying to string you along, or your person along, and you may have made the decision to separate yourself from this, and I feel like that's what's coming in, or your person is. Obviously, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. Ascending from a karmic relationship, you know, you or your person is moving on out of that. Absolutely. They're ascending, they're transcending the obstacles that has been going on. Look at this. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So I'm getting this sense there may have been people around you or your person trying to gaslight them and say, oh, well, you know, these particular feelings that you're having, they're not real, and you know, we're going to change it, basically get your perception to be altered, to be changed, to wear the rose tinted glasses I'm getting, to stay in another situation. But look at this with mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. Your person, either you or your person's having that kind of realization, they're looking in the mirror at themselves, and then also it's causing them to reflect on what's going on around them, and having this very clear vision that when they take the sunglasses off, they're going to see everything exactly reflected back onto them, and it's predominantly going to shock your person or shock them, okay? But they will be able to move on, they'll receive what they'll need eventually and get the closure they need to move on forward, and they'll learn from the past in order for them to move on forward, okay? But predominantly with you and your person, you know, they have the love for you, and we saw that with the Two of Cups, and you know, they have that love and care for you, and they want to get out of whatever they need to. But let's see what else. How else do they feel about their situation? What's going on for Aries? Look at that. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So things are going to move on forward very soon. You know, they will eventually express their romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. They will come forward with those particular emotions, but they're just not able to do it as of right now, and that's I mean, that's okay. It looks like this person's got a lot on their plate, and you know, it's not to rush into anything, but potentially they may have been dealing with someone who was a bit of a gold digger. Not gonna lie, I know that sounds absolutely awful, but they were holding on to them for dear life for the relationship. Look at that. Oh my days, I didn't even see the card. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yes, this was a codependent relationship, predominantly financially. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, it's like, just this person has been going through a lot, and you know, they still not necessarily have finished what they needed to. They're not really fully healed as of yet. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This is something that's coming in for you very soon. But look again, finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life. So yes, absolutely, your person is really having to deal with something, or predominantly I'm getting family issues. And look, release your ex. So your person may be dealing with a karmic partner. It's time to release the ex, release the energy, because there's unrequited love there. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and there will be new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and I'm getting this sense that you are that person's new love, because we saw that with the Two of Cups earlier when we broke it up. And then you'll get to a point when they've moved on and you'll get to know each other again. Predominantly there could be marriage, but doesn't necessarily have to mean that, and this could be the one. So yeah, they're just going through it right now, and they want you to stay optimistic, but also they need to stay optimistic that their love life can turn around as well, okay? But love is not something that's on their mind predominantly. That's not on the forefront, and to be honest, it's not surprising, because they have so much that they have to go through right now to get over. So what does your person want to say to you? What do you want to say to them? Obviously take how it resonates. I want to fight for this connection, but I just don't know how. I seek strength and courage. Yeah, so they're feeling a bit worn out right now. I'm not going to lie about this other situation. So, what else? 2 more, and then I'll close off the reading. Oh, well, obviously, there's a lot that your person wants to say, or that you want to say, but they're just not able to communicate as of right now. Life hasn't been too nice to me, and I took that out on you. So if there has been, yeah, life has definitely not been nice to this person. Predominantly if there's been some sort of separation between the two of you, and there was some sort of trickiness previously, or some sort of lies, or etc., then they may have just not treated you as kindly, because they had so much they were going through. And there's that saying of hurt people hurt people. So yeah, they've just been very hurt, and they're trying to finish off what they need to. I hope you will find forgiveness in your heart for me. So yeah, absolutely, they want you to forgive if they have not been so kind towards you. But look at this, I'm feeling emotionally void without you. Well, of course, there's no emotion that's going on in their love here, in their love life here. There's no cups here, and the only cups that we saw were in the middle when I broke up the deck, and that was all to do with you. So do not feel like they're having a good time, because they're absolutely not. I'm working on myself each day so that I can come back to you as my complete whole self. Yeah, they're absolutely, you know, not in a position as of yet to be coming forward, but they will be eventually when they feel that they're ready. Look at that. Next card, I'm still healing. Well, we know that. I've been saying that the whole reading. I should have listened to my intuition. Wow. So anyway, guys, I really was trying to make that a much shorter reading, but that didn't happen, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, check us out on TikTok if you want a shorter love readings. There are available there for you. My account is where I've got like 5,000 odd followers, and like 100 videos on there, so at least you'll know that you're kind of looking out for the right profile. Okay, so please don't get scammed out there, guys. Anyways, so yeah, we'll see you again soon, so take care.